Selfie up. I need to pull up my recipe right quick, but we're doing another episode of Bullshit Bistro. I didn't put anything in the I didn't put anything in the title. It's just 493. But yeah, this is a bullshit bistro because we're doing leftovers from last week. I want to use the rest of the curry goat, and so I'm thinking about making some chicken along with it and throwing that in there and revitalizing the sauce. Yeah, I think that's the move. I got some rice, some basmati that's been sitting for a little bit. Hey Jake. I'm gonna let the basmati sit, and then we'll make it into rice and peas. I feel like this is like a Weber dipping. When I made the curry goat the first time, we didn't have rice and peas. I fucking forgot. Didn't think about it until like it was go time. So now we're going to be redoing the curry goat. I'm gonna throw some more chicken in there, or some chicken in there, and rice and peas. You really are a universe, I guess. Garlic. What else do we need from here? Probably the fucking curry, right? That's probably necessary. Yesterday, the shit that I made yesterday came out really good. I was actually really surprised that Dig ate as much as he did. Because when I go out on a limb and do something a little different, he's not the biggest fan of that. Especially like doing leftover stuff. But I made like a little pita pocket kind of thing with the pulled pork from over the weekend. Is it me, or does your hair keep getting shorter? I've cut it. I cut it over the weekend, but like, it's only short in the front. Is that a problem? Who the fuck is Dave? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Uncle Dave? Is that who you're talking about? I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeah, he keeps talking about him. I don't know who he is. What? You just pulled a universe from nowhere? What? Yeah, when you find out who the fuck Dave is, let me know. I have no idea who Dave is. Out here scratching my motherfucking head till my scalp bleeds, trying to figure out who the fuck Dave is. Damn. I also got this because, like, I fucks heavily with cilantro and lime. They're just a great set of friends that be hanging out together. Them. Yes. They and them. Yes. Why are you sorry? At the front is shorter and the back is longer. Yeah, it's a mullet. That's what we in the business call a fucking mullet. Business in the front and party in the back. You know what? Let me pull up the chat like on my tablet. It'll be a lot easier for me to see. You prefer my old hairstyle? Can't please everybody, unfortunately. Yeah, when it's super duper long all over, it kind of gets in the way. It's kind of fucking annoying. I mean, it's cute for like, you know, a couple weeks, and then it gets kind of super annoying. Like, imagine sitting on the toilet and your hair falls in the toilet. You have to be always on guard. And I don't have like super shitty hair. It's a service to not just me, but everyone in the world that I'm cutting my hair. Bro, when I comment stuff, it says invalid argument. It does? Damn. Damn. That's a bit much. You smoked too much ganja today? Ooh. Yeah, it couldn't be me. Not a super fan of the green. What is that? Me? I guess that nigga? That bitch? Whichever. The neighbors complained. Oh, they say, no, you know what? I'm a fantastic neighbor. I'm not going to even say that they stay complaining because they don't. I stay complaining about the other people around me. I'm the neighbor. It's me. So let's see. What are we going to do? I want to put some chicken in with the curry goat. And so I have a chicken breast that I had seasoning, marinating overnight. She smells fucking fantastic. What happened to your waiting with bated breath? This is riveting. My earrings look amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I have I don't like my earrings to match. They're lopsided. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is first sear the chicken and then do all the stuff that you do with curry goat, but I'm gonna do it to the chicken, and then I'll put in the curry goat because it's a little. It could go a little longer. It could simmer. She could go a little longer. A lot of the connective tissue didn't fully render. Are you gay? What do you think? All right, let's get some coconut oil in this bit. Coconut oil. It smells so good. Definitely top 10 oils. Coconuts, it's up there. It smells so good. I also love me an oil that you can store solid, but then it when it gets heated up just a little bit, it melts. I'm into that. Okay. I should be enough. That's too much, twin? We're not twins if you think it's too much. You're not on the same level as me. Next. Hell yes. Mr. Q, hi. You're unwell. Taking cold and flu medicine will feel better. Cause yeah, that's ghetto as fuck. Not cash money. Yes. Y'all hear her? Loud. Loud and loud. I love coconut oil so goddamn much. What do you have to do to meet me? Like in person? I don't know if you want to do that. Yeah, I would suspect the experience of knowing me in person is pretty fucking big. Oh, hell yes. Let's take a look at this, y'all. Look at that sphere. Oh, damn it. There we go. I'm looking so beautiful. Well, thank you. I got like fucked up eyes. Thank you. All right. I think I'm gonna take the chicken out with your eyes. Hey. Now we're gonna take the chicken out and like cut it into pieces with my kitchen shears. So that's what they're for. You don't need a knife, you have fucking scissors. Ow, god damn. Alright, girl, damn. Tell me how you really feel. She's fucking slippery. There's too much oil in here. Alright. We're good. Okay. Let me take a look at this recipe. I'm gonna turn this off. Dropping by to say hi. Well, it's always a pleasure to have you, Mr. Q. You get better. Sounds like diabetes frying. It's chicken. But you know, what happens, happens. No cutting, please? Why not? Where am I from? I am from New York, originally. Hey, Herb. Yeah, we're spooky today. Okay. I didn't have anything like no bits to like have at the bottom of the pan so I can deglaze the pan. There's a shit ton of oil. Woo! Alright, girl, calm down. I guess there's some water in there. Jesus. Okay. So I lied. I'm cutting this with a knife. What is your activity? What the fuck does that mean? The activity that I conduct the most? I guess I cook the most. I cook a lot. That's my daily activity. Baths and cooking. That's what I'm good at. Oh, do I live? No. Yeah, no, I'm married. quite married. I've been married for 8.5 years. I do not live alone, unfortunately, because I very much like being alone. How's your day been? So far so good. I've actually gotten stuff done today. I went to the gym. What else did I do? Went to the DMV because I renewed my license and it never got here. And so I had to go up to the DMV and like pester them to get me like a temporary license and send me out one for free because like I'm not repaying. I'm not paying again for some shit that y'all sent to me and apparently never got here, or you never sent it. He's trying to get active. I see that. He's asking about my fucking activity. Why was that modded? That's weird as fuck. Yeah, YouTube modded you for saying he's trying to get active. Super weird. All right. So let's pull up the recipe for real this time. And it's not the recipe for the rice and peas, though we could probably start the rice and peas now. Because we need it just to sit for like 15 to 30 minutes. Do you have any children? Absolutely not. Never. No. I don't even have any pets. I very much enjoy my freedom. Call me, what is it? The opposite of old fashioned. Progressive. Call me a snowflake. I don't know. But I don't want to have kids. I don't want to be responsible for someone else's life. I can barely take care of mine. What the fuck do I look like trying to take care of somebody else? No, absolutely not. So we need, got the curry powder. Already used that. Let's see what else. Medium onion. We'll do half an onion. White pepper, thyme. White pepper, thyme. Green onion. Right here. Tomato paste. And the potatoes. You got potatoes. God damn it. I wanted to get some more sweet potato and I forgot. Well, I'm glad you got it straight. Yeah. With the gym. Hell yes. Absolutely. Or gay. You know. Whichever. But yeah. We got it settled. Because god damn. It's so annoying. Especially because like I'm ordering my shit thinking it's coming. And I ordered it in November and forgot because, like, they take forever to send it out. And then realized, like, hey, it's past my birthday and my license is probably expired. All right. That's bay leaves. That's rosemary. We don't need that. Thyme. How much garlic do we need? I always use too much. 2 teaspoons? We'll do 2 teaspoons. We're doing half the recipe, so we're doing double. For garlic, at least. But America needs a lot of children. No, we the fuck don't. No, we don't. We sure don't. I mean, I don't. And I'm American, so I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Nico, hey. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, having a kid is a fucking huge responsibility. Why no pets? I like pets. I love pets. I just don't have one. I can't have one here. Because we got I live with my father-in-law and he's not necessarily the most responsible person. He likes to let the dogs just roam the neighborhood. Can't have that. And we have like some crazy people out here. Not so much crazy like will hurt your animals, they'll just take them. We got a lot of white people here that are like real like emboldened to kind of control your life. You have an HOA. That's what I'm trying to say. We have an HOA. And I also am not a person that likes to have my animals out and about like that. Now, I don't like that shit. Don't leave the doors open. Don't let the animals out. They're indoor pets. They stay indoors. We don't have a fence, so they have to stay indoors. And also, I don't want to be responsible for like anything that happens with my pet. Like, what if my pet bites some kid? And like, the kid might have been in the wrong. The kid might be a sniffling piece of shit. But it was my dog who acted out. So this is not the place to have pets. The last pet that we had ate rat poisoning because, again, father-in-law just put stuff out. He ate rat poisoning and died. So yeah, it's not a good place to have pets. You remember one of my earlier videos? Yeah, I had a dog. Her name is Gracie. And I fucking love Grace Face. I call her Stinky Bitch. But she died, what? Almost 10 years ago. 8 years ago? 9 years ago? Yeah, she was 14 years old. So it's not like she was young. She died of old age, which is a nice way to lose a pet. Like the best way to lose a pet, really. It is all good. Yeah, not a problem at all. We gave her the best life she could possibly have, and she did the same. And I think that's like the most you can fucking ask for. It's a win-win. I'm also not a person that does grief well. I got a little bit of autism, and so feelings aren't my strong suit. Let's just say that. Not good at feeling. Not to say I don't ever. It's just them shits like sometimes they don't hit me, or maybe they hit me like 2 months later. That'll happen too. Got a retroactive sauce. Late onset sauce. We are crushing cloves. One of my favorite activities, to be honest. I love garlic. And I jumped at the chance to work with it. Always. Bro, I've been listening to 80's new album, Golden Hour Part 4. Listen. Ghost has been so good. That's probably my favorite song on that album. NASA's pretty good though. I feel like NASA should have been the single, and Ghost should have been the B-side, instead of Adrenaline being the single, and NASA being the B-side. You really love my recent Instagram post? Listen, that was literally me complaining about getting some shitty ass stockings. Like, I realized, like, yes, it's a thirst trap, but like, first and foremost, I bought something that was defective, and they have never returned my, like, any of my emails. They didn't respond to me. So they just took my money, gave me some shit product, and like kept it stepping. The brand is what is it? Wear Marble? Shit. And like on top of like the actual product that I got being defective, when I got them, I was like, these are not worth $40-something. These stockings are not worth that much. The way they feel just as cheap as something that you would buy from Walmart. The material is terrible. And I was kind of surprised by that. Which company's lollipop was that? Actually, I don't know. It was sour, so it might have been Sour Patch or Yeah, I don't remember. I like sour shit. Like a lot. I got what is it called? Minute Maid lemonade. They used to have lollipops back in the day. Them shits went so fucking hard. I remember I got a bag of them and would like suck on them until my tongue bled. That's the kind of tech that I'm on. Sorry that I lost my money. Yeah, you live and you learn. Yeah, that did suck. I'm not even gonna act like it didn't. It did. I was very, very disappointed. But I'm glad people enjoyed the thirst trap. Absolute shit though. Man, those were terrible. And I bought two. I bought two pairs. Because they were on sale for half off. And so I spent $25 on each. So it was like I bought a one pair. And the second pair glow in the dark. Because your boy loves shit that glows in the dark. And I didn't even take them out of the bag because I was like, oh my god, these are so shitty. These are so shitty. I don't even want to like grace the world with this shittiness. You saw my videos and you love my mentality? Thank you. Just listening to your thought process has helped to reevaluate a few. Oh shit, that's literally all I would like to do in life is to get people to think. Whether it's about good things or bad things, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're thinking, you're doing it right. Just want to say thanks. Well, thank you for telling me that, because that brings me up quite a bit of joy to hear that. Because initially my channel was to help me get a job, and then I felt like after having that job for a while that I didn't need really to be particularly good at talking to people. And doing the job actually helped me to be better at talking to people. But I don't think really the channel really helped me to like get better at my job. It was just doing it that got me better at it. And it's a little bit of the nepotism. It's a job that my dad does. And so I got in on something that my dad was doing. And so I don't really think the channel contributed to my employment. However, after doing the channel, like every couple weeks, at least every other week or every couple weeks, I do a video. And I've been doing that for over 10 years. I figured, why stop? Because I am airing out a lot of interesting thoughts and bringing awareness to things that I find important. And I mean, I think that's a good enough reason to keep the channel going. And I think I've helped people. I'd like to think that. But it's always nice to find out like the actual people like that I've helped. Because sometimes it can be a little too nebulous. Where it's like, yeah, no, what you're doing is helpful. Like you're making people think and just by virtue of existing. But like to actually have someone come by and say, hey, this helped me. Thank you, is so inspiring. It makes me want to delve deeper into myself to pull more out for other people to learn from. Glad you decided to keep going. Well, thank God for nepotism. Listen. I mean, I think it's a mixture of nepotism and the fact that like there was like real bad disasters going on back in 2016. And so I got in because I was Schedule A, and they literally will just hire fucking anybody. I didn't even have to interview. They just looked at my resume and was like, oh, you've done a little bit of construction stuff. I really hadn't, but I did some inspections with my dad back when I was a kid. And so that was enough. But yeah, that got me in. And I'm very glad that I kept at it because I actually love my job. And I very much like coming back here. Hey, watching you cook is making me hungry. Hey, that's the goal. Hopefully you feel inspired to make something delicious. If nothing else, let's get the Scotch bonnets out. Scotch bonnets. And we need to put this onion in here. Potatoes. Oh yes. Where are the rest of the potatoes? There we go. Alright, we can turn that down. Do you have any plans for your channel? Or are you just going with the vibes? Yeah, literally, just as the vibes change, we switch up the course accordingly. Yeah, literally, no. There are no solid plans. I have things that I want to cover on the channel. And if you have anything that you would like for me to talk about, I'm absolutely open to it. But I don't have anything that's like pressing. Or like a business plan. We don't do business plans here. Ginger. Let's put some ginger in here. And okay, when I finish this, we'll put the other stuff in here. Ginger. Kind of calls for a lot of ginger. Good thing we have a lot. Where's my guy? Here he is. You love it here? Hi, Zoomer. I love that you're here. Just wouldn't be the same without you. Whew. Oh, this smells really good. Absolutely delightful. All right, 2 teaspoons. That's about a little more than 1. And since we're doing half the recipe, we're doing half the ingredients. The last time I did the whole recipe, didn't I? Or like I did the whole ingredients, but half the meat, because I wanted to have extra sauce. But we already have a little bit of sauce, so we don't really need to go crazy with it. There we go. Bullshit Bistro. I should make a song. All right. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this onion in here because she's not long for this world. Oh no, we could use it on the rice instead. Let's do that. My ginger. I wonder where Dig is. I don't know where Dig is. I have no fucking idea. Is he on his way? Who knows? How much white pepper? Probably like half a teaspoon. Yeah, half a teaspoon. Herb, you enjoy my lives? Always look forward. Thank you to my unique style. Hook it up. We're trying. We're fucking trying. You look familiar. Have you been here before? Yeah, we don't need that much. Because I'm also going to try to do the Scotch bonnet. Like actually keep it in here for a little bit. Oh. Go. Glorious. Fantastic. Amazing. Wonderful. Honestly, the sweet potatoes are what make the dish. Because like they're like delightfully sweet. They're wonderful. They belong here. All right. Where's my peeler? Here she is. There we go. I have to make sure that I get the there's a layer, an additional layer of bullshit beneath the skin that is super duper fibrous and makes the sweet potato experience not so fucking cash money. So I want to make sure I get all. You can kind of see it. Can you see that? Hold on. Come on. You see how this is like pale? That's the super fibrous bullshit. We don't want her here. She has not been invited to the cookout. Oh, that's thick as fuck. Alright. And geez, what planet? Mars? I guess like because like the eyeballs aren't like completely straight. We could do Mars. We could do the red planet. You think I'm dreamy and you don't want to wake up. Well, you don't have to. Thank you. Also, thank you. We're going to do a little bit of tomato paste, a tablespoon, so we're going to do like half a tablespoon. Okay. And what is the last thing we need? The bouillon. And then water enough to cover everybody up. We're going to do some additional water because we're gonna have we want to re-render. We want to give the goat another chance to cook down. So I'm gonna try to get as much of the sauce off as possible. I should have been started the rice and peas. For my rub redemption, should have gotten on that a minute ago. Let's get on that right after this. Right after these messages. All right. The goat's in the brew. Oops. Cats in the grill on the silver spoon. A little boy blue and the man on the moon. Get there. And then I'll put the rest of the remnants of the sauce in after it's cooked for a little bit. We'll be together then. That is so good. I have no fucking business being that good. Okay. Alright, so now we need some water and some Maggi. Was it a tablespoon? Probably don't need quite that much. Yeah, a tablespoon. But a good amount. Less than a tablespoon, more than a teaspoon. Okay. Agua. Hi, greetings, welcome to the show. Hey, Eric. How many recipes do I know by heart? Ooh. Not a crazy amount. Because I'm just not super sure of myself. What's my zodiac sign? It is Capricorn. My birthday was a month ago. Is today the 9th? Yeah, like exactly a month ago. We'll all be together there. Okay. There we go. Let's put the chicken in there as well. With my spoonchilla. All right. So I'm hoping, in my infinite wisdom, that by putting the goat back in, this will revitalize the sauce, bring it a bit more of the flavor we love from the 80s, 90s, and now. Oh, that tastes great. Okay. And then we still have some more to put in, but we'll wait on that because I don't want because there's like potatoes in there. I don't want them to turn into mush. I mean, they kind of already have. However, greetings, Earthlings. Hey. Hi, Ezra. Welcome to the show. Is your hub black, respectfully? Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, no, people ask me that a lot with the kind of person that I am. It's like, obviously, you date white men. And it's like, no, not really. Um, no. Not to say like they're terrible, but I kinda need somebody that understands my experience a fair amount. And Dig, being black, having been called a nigger on several occasions by the terrible people in his, like, this city is terrible. That's why I don't want to live here. They're super duper racist here. Um, he very much understands the experience. Goat. Listen, yes. Goat by the goat. Who would have known? Look at us now. Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot of recipes by heart, but I do know nebulously. Like if you told me, hey, make some braised mushrooms, I could make them. They just wouldn't be perfect. But I know all the things that go into it. I just don't always remember the proportions because well, I stay not following instructions. That's the issue, is that I don't perfectly follow instructions. And so invariably that ends up with me having different outcomes, usually better because your boy we like to improvise here. Okay, so now let's do the rice. This has been sitting forever. It's been sitting for a long time. I'm hoping, because I looked up how to keep your basmati from sticking, and people said you need to rinse it until the water's clear. I kept rinsing it, it wouldn't get clear, so we've already probably fucked up there. But I rinsed it like several times, like 15 to 20 times, and it still was a little bit murky. However, we let it sit with some water for nearly an hour. So hopefully that will help it to not be sticky, because that's my main complaint whenever I make basmati. It's sticky as fuck. I'm looking for my grabby guy. What do they call that grabby guy? Tongs? But the tiny one, so I can hold this this little guy over the fire. I want to char him up a little bit. Put some color on him. This makes me a little uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not doing that. With my hand, absolutely not. I feel you. Seems like everywhere white people are showing their ass nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of endemic. It kind of, yeah. But there's so many of them. So not all of them could possibly be bad. And it's crazy, like, that the crazy ones that think they're being replaced, we're 14% of the population. Like, maybe at most, like in America, 20% are people of color. At most, I don't even think it's that high. Maybe 18 are people of color. Chill. You're over 80% of the population. You're not being fucking replaced. No one could replace you. And that's both a good and bad thing. Yeah, we're charring this bitch up real quick. That was a trick I learned from Timo. He would be proud. He asked me if I had gas, and I was like, what? I got a little scared. I thought he was like asking me weird questions. And I was like, what do you mean? burnt enough. She's screaming though. Stem is getting burnt. Kind of want to avoid that because I want to use the stem later. Close enough. All right, let's do this one. I should have done both of them at the same time. I see this bitch burn right quick. Hold up. Burn! Ooh! I wanna watch you burn. You're gonna get what you deserve. Ooh, shit, that's hot. You'll never know. Sounds like a wrestling song. Like one of the entrance songs for a wrestler. Oh shit. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. God damn it. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Just L after L for me today. Blop. Alright, now I'm going to start the rice and peas. And I don't know that recipe by heart either. Sometimes it's good to know your limitations. Always good to know where you stand. So yeah, we'll leave that guy in there for a little bit. Or those guys. Yeah, we're gonna leave the Scotch bonnets in there for a little bit. And then we'll just put them in the rice. Because the rice recipe calls for Scotch bonnets as well. It's 6 o'clock. Let's see. What's going on with the Diglett? Is he on his way? Listen. He didn't say he's on his way. Okay. You kind of remind me of Scorpio. Like me. Listen, I mean, it's always a compliment for people to tell me that I remind them of themselves. Because people tend to think highly of themselves. I'm gonna watch you burn. You're gonna get what you deserve. Alright. Now let's pull up the recipe for the rice. The rice is gonna be half. Usually I'd be fucking this shit up with beans. I love putting beans in my shit. I'm thinking about making like a hybrid. Hybrid rice and peas. Because I really love Dairy John John. I love Dairy John John. It's so fucking good. And I have John John mushrooms here. So I'm thinking about doing Dairy John John rice and peas. Because I like kidney beans more than lima beans. Greetings, Neo. Or were you born in 1990? Because same. I think it was like a cup of water. You know what? We'll do this alongside. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We not fucking around trying to like wait to add the sauce. What we'll do is not have as much water as we initially anticipated, because some of that's going to be, you know, we should measure out though how much water this is. Maybe half a cup. Let's do a cup. shit. Just dropping stuff all over the place. Yeah, we're gonna do a cup of water. It's probably gonna boil down to half. There we go. It's just Jonathan mushrooms like add this richness of flavor. It's so fucking deep. It's so fucking good. Super duper good. And it plays with like along with coconut really, really well. Hello, beautiful rose. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I'll take that. Ooh. What's ooh? All right. Do you think this is a big enough pan for half a cup of rice and peas? Okay, Dig's on his way now. So it's 6 o'clock. He's on his way now. That's perfect. We got time. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Hell yes. I love when a plan comes together. Not quite a substitute for that. It's just fucking nice. Alright. So we are going to how much rice? So this is 2 cups of rice. So we always do double for shit. For like the garlic, we always do double. But you need some allspice berries. Where the bitch is that? We got cloves here. Where's the allspice? The spice to rule all spices. Where's she at? Allspice. Is this the powder? Where are the berries at? We got berries. Don't fucking lie to me. I know they're here. Hey, turn up. You'll take my word for it? You're avoiding mushrooms like the plague? I mean, that's okay. Yeah, you don't need them. Though I love mushrooms. So much. Amongst my favorite foods. So this is 6 cups. Cup of beans, cup of rice, 2 cups of water. Yeah, we'll be fine. This will be big enough. And the mushrooms aren't going in there. I just boil them, and you take the juice off of it. So if you don't like the taste of mushrooms, then this ain't for you. But if you don't like the texture, then you don't have to worry about it. I can tell you're a wonderful person. Thank you. Thank you, Herb. Right back at you. So, they just all go in, right? Yeah, we don't have to do anything special. Okay. This is my rice washer. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of basmati rice. Basmati and jasmine. They both smell really good. Oh, get out of here. All right. We are good to go. What am I doing? They called for 3 cloves. We're doing 4. Maybe 5. Maybe 7. Who knows? Oops, I dropped some. That calls for another 2. Alright. A little bit of onion. We probably need more than this. This is like a little baby. Let's do one of these guys. The dahlias. Probably my favorite onion. Because I just be eating onions like apples. But you can with the Vidalia. Because they're so sweet. Like their sugar index is higher than most apples. I think it's 12%. Most apples top out at 10, 11. Vidalia is where it's at. I think that's in, they come from Georgia? Is there a city in Georgia called Vidalia? I want to say like there was a disaster there at some point. Was that last year? The year before last year? Both Vidalia and Augusta, because I was going to be sent there after Augusta. But then they decided, was it Vidalia? No, Valdosta. It was Valdosta. Never mind. Never mind. Damn, I'd be knowing stuff. Crazy. Let's see. Ow, fuck. Let's see what this chicken's about. Let's put some more of my guy in here. Where is he? There we go. It smells so good. This is literally just Jamaican curry that I made from scratch. Because I am, in fact, that bitch. So we got the onion. We need more onion though. We'll put in 4 berries. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take the Scotch bonnet out of here, toss it in these guys. Hell yeah. We need ginger. We need some salt. This is food that I intend to eat, so I'm going to put regular people salt in here. Because Dig can't have regular people salt. But I can't have the high potassium salt. Was it potassium chloride? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, potassium chloride. Instead of sodium chloride. Okay, we need some more ginger. We need coconut milk. That is not something that I had in my head. Half of this can of coconut milk. Alright. And some beans. I feel inclined to do this whole can of beans. I'm going to rinse them off a little bit, because they do be salty. And then green onion. Let's do some more of this onion before I forget and get like fucking bent out of shape that I forgot. Because onion's really super duper important. You boy be fucking around. Hold up. We're here now. Timo taught me this. That you like just slap the shit out of your onions to get the skin to come off. And like it cracks a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to get it off, but also comes apart from like the underskin. I didn't slap it that well. Well enough though. Yeah, if you don't want to cry while you're cutting onions, you can not cut where like the stem part is. If you're like real slow. Especially if you're dicing, because this is how you should be doing it. Makes it super easy. After we cut this off. This is going into the sauce. Well, the rice sauce. Alright. And I think for the dairy Janjan, or the Janjan mushrooms, we're gonna just do this. Literally, just pour this bitch directly into the rice. I'm thinking this is probably like half cup at most. And so instead of doing 3 cups of rice, or 3 cups of water, we'll do, what is half of that? 1.5? So we'll just do 1 cup of water. Glorious. Yeah, the rice is going to be ugly as fuck, but it's going to taste really, really good. So in the long run, it doesn't matter. This is fun, because, like, I have family from Haiti and family from Jamaica. And, like, this is the marriage of, like, the things that I like the most about their iconic rice dishes. I love kidney beans so damn much. They're so good. Honestly, like, OP-ass bean. But then I really like Janjan mushrooms a whole lot. And lima beans aren't terrible. It's just kidney beans are better. They're just better. Let's see. You're writing notes? Hey. If somebody... Let's see. I'm waiting for this prompt to go away. Someone walked into you smacking the fuck out of an onion. I'm blaming you. I mean, you do what you gotta do. I understand. It is A-okay. What did I say, a cup of water? And ginger, we still need to put ginger in here. And I kind of want to use some Maggi. Literally just like chicken bouillon. But it doesn't call for it. Let's not do that then. We'll just use salt. Yes. We got the scotch bonnet in there. We need some more thyme. It's time. You're messing up my time. Does anybody watch Venture Brothers? I love Venture Brothers. Such a great show. How many said? Is it the 5 scripts? Okay. Time. All right, hoping, praying that given the curry a second go around will have been a good idea. We'll see. This might be a fucking mistake. However, that's what Miss Frizzle tells us to do. Get messy. Make mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Y'all want to see this? Hold up. Yeah, so this is the curry. So far, the curry slurry. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's see what these potatoes are doing. I missed some fibers from these potatoes. Okay. It's got a little bit of bounce. These are probably fine. Because sweet potatoes are a little hardier than russet potatoes. Alright, ginger. Ginger. Also, coincidentally, amongst my favorite types of people. I fucking love me a ginger. Let's bring this down. All right, that should be enough, right? There we go. I wish there was an easier way to do this. So like grate ginger up. Using a zester. Let's see what this tastes like before I act like I did a good job. Ooh. 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 Hell yes. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we want it to taste like. Adult Swim in general had my childhood in a chokehold. Listen, it still got me in a fucking chokehold. You know, we put a little bit of the bullshit sauce in here. After all, this is the bullshit bistro. Okay, so I'm hoping having simmered the goat in here for a little bit, more of the fat, the connective tissue in the goat has rendered down. Fingers crossed. Well, that tastes lovely. It seems like it has, because like I'm getting more bones. I'm seeing bones in here. Bones and caramel, bones and caramel. Niggas out here eating bones and caramel. Bitch, would you like some bones? Would you like some caramel for your bones? And while I don't have the heat on, we're gonna let it like a little bit steam to get like the final. Yeah, that's a lot better. Because the goat was feeling a little too alive. Green onions. Also, I apologize for my vocal stems because, like, anytime I say a thing that reminds me of a thing, it's on. And especially the Bones and Caramel song. I love that song so fucking much. It's so stupid. Bones and caramel. Niggas out here eating bones and caramel. Make sure you get the bones with the caramel. That song is so stupid. Like the shoes. Thank you. Yeah, they're my like regular ass gym shoes. Not even the cool kind. Those eyes are something crazy. Well, so am I. Adult Swim gang gang. Excuse me, Eric? So slavery exists where you're at, huh? Who are you talking? Are you talking about me? I'm the goat for cooking goat. Listen. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, positively, unequivocally. Yes. You are correct. Pass go. Collect $200. Also, I fucking hate Monopoly. Like, my family made it, like, a not fun experience. And people would be like, yeah, no, because Monopoly is like life. And I'm like, bitch, who the fuck wants to do life? Life sucks. Like, regular ass life, not the game life. Life, the game is fucking fun. Compared to Monopoly, bitch. Suck my dick and or balls. Okay, I need to stop messing with this shit. We're done. We're done. We need some bread. We're gonna do some bread. You said it's pretty racist there. Are you not in the United States? Stud. Listen. Yes. Yes, sir. I do have friends that call me their, like THIR, which is like kind of fun, but even more fun than that, instead of calling me king, thing. The they them version of king is thing. And I cryptid shit? It's real cryptid hours? Hell yes. Always. I will gladly be your thing. I'm trying to get this open so I can like put this one clove of garlic, one gigantic fucking clove of garlic. Look how, oh. Where did she go? One sec. But like, just a quick comparison of these garlic cloves. One's like enormous compared to the other. Bones and caramel, bones and caramel. Dude, I'm so excited to get this rub redemption. I deserve it. Ah, the sweet potato in there is so good. Like 10 out of 10. If you ever make, where's that Pop-Tart? Did you see me eat it last time? Not last time, but like a few times ago. Like I ate a Pop-Tart, or I had like a few bites out of it because I'm not super a fan of Pop-Tarts. You want me to, let me, hold up. I think the same one's still here. Bones and caramel, bones and caramel. Niggas out here eating bones and caramel. Make sure you got the bones with the caramel. Bones on a stick. Pop-Tart. We're doing it. This might taste better than last time. You weren't here for the last time I ate a Pop-Tart or had a Pop-Tart? Failure. I mean, you're here now, so you're doing something right. I made your day? Well, you are welcome. You made mine. Yeah, I'm glad that such a small thing can make somebody so happy. Oops. The chat thinks you're a weirdo. Thank you. I mean, we're all weirdos here, so it's all good. I appreciate you felt comfortable enough asking for it. Because that means I'm doing something right. That means that I'm welcoming. Because like it's not a big ask. It doesn't hurt anybody. So I appreciate the candor. Bones and caramel, bones and caramel. But you are welcome. I will eat a Pop-Tart for you. We're gonna do toast. I got like croissant toast. Or we could do the what is it called? Focaccia? Focaccia. Focaccia. I think that's what it's called. Focaccia! We have like one little... No, we can cut this into two. That'd be fine. Cut this into two and throw it on another plate. Bones and caramel, bones and caramel. Though, this might be really good. The croissant bread with the curry, that might not be a bad idea. That might slap. Talk to you later, beautiful. Talk to you later too, Lamar. Glad I could bring a little brightness to your day. In the form of pastry. Easy. Okay. We can rinse this out because we actually don't need the mushrooms. A mushroom that I fucking love, listen, a mushroom that I love is woodier. And the genres of mushrooms are a little similar to woodier. And the fact that they look like just like pieces of stuff. Detritus. It looks like a shit that you threw away. That's my jam. I'm a bit of a raccoon in that way. Ooh, but bitch, look at the grains. Okay, I must have done something right, because these grains are looking long as fuck. Ow, ow. Look how long the grains are. Can you tell? That one in the front. Like, they're long. Them some long bitches. That's how it's supposed to look. Let's turn up the heat and boil off the rest of this water, or the rest of this liquid, because we're closing in on the finish line. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And you want to throw away the thyme. Thyme is not super delicious when it's just like fucking sprigs in your meal. You might call this recipe a waste of time. I'll be here all week, folks. Yeah, I think I did the right thing by doubling the beans. Your boy likes some beans, and I want to have like at least every bite needs to have some beans in it. And I think I would like to also finish this rice off with a little bit of coconut oil, because that's what I did with the curry goat last week. And it's fucking good. It's good. That's not so much a life hack or like any type of hack, but like it's just the way. All week, yes, all week. You making me a plate without the mushroom? You know what? I got you. Yes, let's go. Let's put some coconut oil in that bitch. And then also this one. Also this bitch. She needs a little too. Everybody's getting moved up. A little oil for everybody. Gotta stay moisturized. Oh, we'll do that. Peace. All right. It's the time. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, let's throw out the Scotch bonnet. And I think I got all the other guys out. I think we're good. I think we're set. And that's dig. Holy shit. Love when a plan comes together. Woo! She's hot, but she's delicious. Oh, hell yes. Maybe that wasn't dig. I thought it was. perhaps not. Well, either way, let's take out the thyme from here as well, and then start plating it up. Oh, you know what? Let's put this in the toaster oven right quick. Yeah, we're gonna toast these up a little bit. Oh, they smell so good. Oh, they smell yeasty. Love me a yeasty bread. All right, and we're going to use what? What are we plating with? Are we plating with a plate? Let's plate with a bowl. Because we got sauce. We got sauce on sauce on sauce on sauce. You ever play music while I'm cooking? I typically do. But because on here, people don't necessarily take kindly to you playing their music while you're live. I don't be doing it. But it is a thing I've been known to do. Sauce on sauce. Hell yes. Let's see. So they sling in the N-word like candy. They do. Yeah, they do. Not like around me. Because I kind of try to surround myself with people that I enjoy being around. But yeah, no, they do. Absolutely. That is a part of their vernacular. And especially having been emboldened by President Orange. Yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, positively, they be saying it. With impunity, because, like, who's going to do anything about it? I mean, we do punch Nazis. Don't get me wrong. That do be happening. But, like, in this administration, we're kind of not about protecting the rights of brown people. I don't know if you noticed, but like that's not high on the priorities list. Hell yeah. Square guy. Look at the square guy. And we're gonna get a web redemption on this curry goat. There's also chicken in here, so it's like goat chicken hybrid. Some goat in there. And where's some chicken? It's just a bone. Yes, that's what we like to see. It's coming off the bone, so it's like super ultra tender. Because it's been liberated. Hell yes. Love to see it. This looks like a piece of chicken. Yeah, that's chicken. Yeah, I just want to make sure that he gets both chicken and goat in there. But I think the goat has cooked down enough that it's like, it's pretty tender. We don't really have to worry about the trappings of last time. No way, you can be swept under the rug. Yet here I am, collecting dust bunnies under this motherfucking rug that is called the United States. Absolutely. Let's see. We're gonna do some brock. Some bullshit brock. Oh, you know what? We could do some bullshit carrots and Brussels sprouts. That's what Dig made a few days ago. Let's do that, because these are older. How are we gonna... You think I should actually, like, cook these? Or just heat them up? What do they taste like? Oh, that's fine. I might throw some olive oil in here. Just for a little bit of lube. Make her a little slippery. But I don't find that taste objectionable. And I feel like Dig got the vegetables. I think those are like frozen. They don't taste bad. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. It's seasoned. Imagine that. Your boy loves some seasoned food. Not quite hot enough. We could add some Maggie. I said I wasn't, but I am full of lies. About as full of lies as I am confidence in my utter lack of confidence. Egad. Ooh, found another thyme. Oh. Yes. Absolutely, positively, yes. That's it. Let's throw these bitches on here. Lube them up real nice like. All right. Where's my guy? Here it is. Y'all want to see me lube up my veg? Ooh. Beautiful. Literally it. Let me get the stopper because that's what fell. And these guys are toasty. Oh, you know what? We need some oil on these guys too. Let's make that happen. There you go. Woo! All right. Hell yeah. We're gonna do explanation. But yeah, here's the plate. She's looking pretty good. Hopefully this go around it'll be a little bit better. I'm thinking it is because these bitches is falling off the bone. As they should be. But we got some bread. Focaccia? I think that's what it's called. Some veg. Some carrots and Brussels sprouts. Curry goat with a little bit of chicken in there. And also some motherfucking sweet potatoes because sweet potatoes are delicious. And my take on dairy janjan and rice and peas. It's like dairy rice and peas. Wait, not dairy. Janjan rice and peas. There we go. But yeah, here's the plate. Looking delicious, looking vibrant, looking like I actually worked on it because I did. I sure did. But it's been nearly 2 hours. Yeah, no, we did. We put some work in. And so I'm going to take a picture of this. Again, put it up on the community tab as I do. John would be proud. What's the name of your show? Bullshit Bistro. Yeah, today is that Bullshit Bistro. Anytime I'm doing leftovers, I just call it Bullshit Bistro because I feel like that's self-deprecating, but also very much gets the point across. looks great. Thank you. Thank you, One Way. I very much appreciate it because Lord knows sometimes it don't be looking that good. But we always prioritize taste over aesthetic. It needs to taste good before it looks good. Because what the fuck are you doing if your food looks good and it doesn't taste like anything? Or it tastes like shit? You fucked up tremendously. Your priorities are not in the right place. If you think that how it looks is more important than how it tastes. But of course, because we are pretty good at making things that taste relatively good, we can't worry about what they look like. Well, that scared the shit out of me. Did you hear that? We have a trash can that like has a motion sensor on it and it'll open up. But it's the motion, the top with the motion sensor is on the floor. And so she moved and it scared me. Let me see if I can make it. Can you hear that? That's her. Let me see. That's the sound of it closing. So it's not necessarily like the loudest, most like sudden, jarring sound, but it's a sound in a place where I'm not making sound, and it scared me. Hey, Harun. Hi. Thank you, Zoomer. Thank you kindly. Okay. I literally thought Dig was here. Listen, I was ready to go, but he's not. So I'm gonna wash some stuff off, then end the live, then take some pictures, then throw this shit in the fucking microwave, I guess. I really hate doing that, but that's how you heat things back up. I'm not taking it off the plate. That's not happening. There we go. I'm definitely one of those people that prefers to wash their dishes like as they're cooking or immediately after if it's not possible for me to cook or like to clean as I cook. Very much hate having to wash dishes later on. Not my thing. I like to think of it as me taking care of future Finn. And future Finn is always delighted whenever I do something for them. Always thankful. And I literally take out the time to say like, thank you, future Finn, or thank you, past Finn, for taking care of something. Because like, I be on point so much so that I forget how on point I am. Like, where I'll have like something that I need for tomorrow. I put it already in like my bag. And I think I don't have it. Bitch, I have it. Of course I have it. Past Finn is on point. Why would I forget? But you can't too heavily rely on like how badass you are, because sometimes you be, well, you're not always on. The double check is not weak. It is not weakness. It is efficiency. Never be afraid to double check. Let's see. Trash Coon just wants to say hi. That's great. See, I wish I had that attitude. I'm usually like, nah, future me can handle it. Listen, that's Dig. Dig is the exact same way. And I think there was a study of like people in China. Like this might be like a thing that like maybe not a mentality like overall, like generally that Chinese people have, but at least when parking, Chinese people will park backwards, like they'll back up into a space so that when they leave, they can just drive on out. And it's a little bit of work to back into the space rather than just to drive on in. But I feel like it's always worth it to make your life easier. And it is a hard thing to do, but it's just a good way to be. Because then when you don't have to worry about, like, your future self doesn't have to worry about other shit, your future self can focus on other things, like other more, maybe not as necessary things. And that's how I think about it. Like, I'm making life easier for my future self to not just be chiller, like to have a calmer life, but also to have a more fulfilled life so that they can focus on other things. I almost think of my future self as my child, which is crazy because my future self is always older than me, but I do think about them as being younger than me because, like, by virtue of not existing yet, they're younger than me. Does that make sense? But they are always going to be older than me. That's interesting. But yeah, I very much do like to look out for myself. And wasn't always the case for me. Very much was like, you know, that's a problem for future me. Fuck that bitch. She can handle it. But then I became a they them, and I just want to make life easier for them. Yeah, I don't know. I do think, like, my mentality did change with, like, transition. And maybe it's more, I don't know, just nebulously thinking about things more often. Not just, like, gender stuff, but also, like, personality stuff and general, like, mental things and philosophy. But yeah, it definitely has changed my life for the better, but also made me a better person. That's big, by the way. So yeah, I think I will end the live here and take a picture of this food, and I'll show y'all later. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody that came through. Future you is gonna look back at this video and say goals. Exactly. That's yes. That's exactly that's the plan. To always be like a source of inspiration for my future self. And I think I do an okay job of it. But yeah, thank you, Wayne. Thank you for your input, because you've had some nuggets, some gold nuggets today. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live here. We're gonna reheat this and throw it on the old tray there for Dig to consume in its entirety. But yeah, y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your morning, whatever time it is for you. Enjoy it. Deuces.